Good day, everybody. I'm Leanne, and this is my weight loss channel. And if you are watching me or you've clicked on this video, then you're interested in seeing what kind of awards you can get at Slimming World and what awards I have got. I've decided to do this video because one, it helps you understand what goes off a group if you've not been to a Slimming World group before, but also for my own reflection and basically to acknowledge what I've done so far, where I am, and what I've achieved. On my weight loss journey, I've got a tendency to be quite hard on myself, and I play down my achievements a lot of time in the day-to-day world. Like, people say, oh, you've done really well, you've lost loads of weight, and I've got a tendency to go, yeah, but I had a lot to lose, or yeah, but I was really fat, or yeah, but I've still got a lot to go, or oh, I'm in debt though by this much. And I think I'm going to try and be a bit kinder to myself and acknowledge what I've actually achieved. And part of that, I thought I would reflect at the moment and have a look at what I have done. So I've done a video on what's changed for me since I've lost 9 stone. That's me acknowledging the changes in my life and how different it is and what impact. And if you haven't checked that video out and you're interested, then obviously pop on my page and have a look, it's there. But also, like, now I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to look at what awards I've actually got. I'll give you a briefing about what they are and what they mean and what you can kind of expect at a Slimming World group, and what awards that you can like achieve and have. So I've kind of got them in front of me. I'm doing this quite unorganized, a bit off the cuff, because I never have time to really plan videos. So I do apologize if I like blab on. So the first awards that I'm going to look at are my Slimmer of the Weeks. So I've got quite a few of these. Slimmer of the Week, it's a yellowy orange award that you get each week. They hand out a Slimmer of the Week award. This is given to the person in the group who's lost the most weight this week and had a really good week. So they weigh everybody who goes to the group, and then on her systems it'll come up with who the Slimmer of the Week is, the person that has lost the most weight. This does change quite a bit because people have bad weeks, and yeah, if you weigh more, you're more likely to lose more. I get that, but that's not actually always the case. I have got, I'm going to count these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have won Slimmer of the Week 16 times. To get Slimmer of the Week, you have to have lost the week before. If you've gained the week before, then you're not up for Slimmer of the week after. And like I said, in your consecutive 2 weeks of losing weight, if you've lost the most, you get one of these awards. You also get a shiny sticker, which I just stick onto my award because I think it makes it look pretty. I've laminated some of these because at one point I was sticking them all in my kitchen, on the insides of my kitchen cupboards, just to keep me spurred on and to acknowledge what I were doing, because I didn't feel like I had many people around that were really celebrating like any of these awards, and I did it for my own benefit. I've took them down now just because I've got quite a few, and I don't feel like I need them as much to spur me on, but it's quite nice to acknowledge that I've achieved this each week. So there is a Slimmer of the Week basket that people who go to group are asked to bring in a free food item or something that isn't any sins or high calories to pop into the basket each week. At the moment, I'm putting in a Slimming World cookbook that I get from a charity shop. I've been known to put in toiletries, just stuff for a little bit of a treat and to say well done. I'm a little bit disappointed that not many people in my group at the minute seem to be putting into the Slimmer of the Week box. However, I have just got a message from a guy called Alan. He won Slimmer of the Week this week, and I'd put in the Fakeaways cookbook. He messaged me because I'd wrote a message at the front of the book saying, absolutely well done on getting Slimmer of the Week. I can't remember exactly what I wrote, but I hope this book helps to inspire some good on-plan meals, and it's like basically a reward for all your hard work, and I hope it helps keep you on track. Love from Leanne, I'm super proud of you, or something like that. And he's actually just messaged me and just said, like, thank you so much. That were really nice to get that message, and the book is really nice for me to get, and it was just really nice of him to acknowledge that I'd given him that book and he's appreciated it, and hopefully that's made his Slimmer of the Week basket that he won this week better. If I'm going to be honest, I prefer, like, that makes me feel better, and I feel happier that I've helped somebody and that I've acknowledged that they've got Slimmer of the Week and I've celebrated that. So, like, after winning it this many times, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that bothered about winning it. It's nice if you do, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like somebody else getting it because I like to encourage other people and for them to be doing well. So I love that it's really lovely that he's got that. It's even more lovely that he's acknowledged that I've done that for him and that he's appreciated it and he's quite happy. So that's the Slimmer of the Week. So on top of that, what they do is something called Slimmer of the Month. Now, this shows how inconsistent I've been because I've actually only won this 4 times. So given how many Slimmer of the Weeks I've won, I do kind of reflect on this and think I've only actually won Slimmer of the Month 4 times. So for Slimmer of the Month, you have to have lost the most weight of the month. I'm not sure if there's like, if you've put on you can't win it and stuff like that, but the fact I've only won this 4 times suggests to me that I have very inconsistently, like, probably lost a lot of weight one week and got Slimmer of the Week, but then not lost very much the weeks after, which then means I've only actually won this 4 times. I find this quite difficult to get. When she gives this, you don't get a basket or anything. She generally will give you a magnet, which is nice. You do get the shiny sticker. They pop your name on each of the awards, the day, what in your consultant's name, and then you get these once a month. Like I said, I've only got this 4 times. I do, for some reason, find this quite difficult to achieve, and I think that's down to my consistency, which is something that I really do genuinely want to work on, because obviously I'm having like really good weeks but then really shitty weeks, and I prefer not to. This probably means more to me than the Slimmer of the Week, just because it highlights the consistency. I do like that Slimming World do awards and acknowledge people that have put a lot of effort in. I think it's quite motivating, I think it's quite rewarding, and I just like the acknowledgement for not just for me but for other people when they're really putting the effort in and working. So Slimmer of the Month is another award that you can get from Slimming World. So, I don't know how to do this. Another thing that they do that is an award that anybody can get and achieve are the weighing awards. So each time you lose weight, half a stone they do it in, you get an award. So it starts at half a stone for, let me see if I can even find this, for your very first one, and then it carries on. So your half a stone award is the first one, and then obviously it goes up in half a stone brackets. So then your next one, I'm really rubbish, I can't actually, these come in different colours. So half a stone is your first one, and then your stone, and then your stone and a half, and your 2 stone, and it just carries on consecutively until you have lost and got to target. So I have achieved one of these for each one of my half a stone brackets. It's quite nice to have these as small, like, milestones to achieve, not particularly that, oh my god, look, I have achieved this award, but more that it breaks up your weight loss to half a stone, like, milestones, and makes it more achievable, especially for somebody like me that's got a lot to lose. The highest one I have got, if I can even find it, is my 9 stone award. So I've received one of these every single time I have got half a stone, right up until the 9th stone. Now, I achieved this on like March last year, and this is the highest one that I've achieved. Then I went off plan for ages and put weight on. So I am treading old ground. This week I've re-achieved my 9 stone award. So I have lost 9 stone. She did ask me if I wanted my 9 stone award again. And I just said, no, I don't need it. And I genuinely don't. This is what I've reachieved. I've already got this award. They are genuinely quite good at handing these out and being consistent with them. And I think it's quite nice to collect these and be like, this is what I've actually achieved. Like 9 stone is no easy feat to achieve, and it's nice to have that acknowledged. And sometimes I feel like in day-to-day life, maybe because I play it down, or maybe because people don't give a shit because it's not their weight loss journey, which is absolutely fine because it's mine. But I was over the moon when I got my 9 stone award. I'm not gonna lie, out of all of these, the one that meant the most to me, if you followed my journey along, you'll know this. It was this one. I'm going to show you because this made me cry. My 5 stone award has been my best achievement yet. Any other award that I've got has never ever meant as much as this, because when I started, it felt really unachievable for me to lose 5 stone. This 5 stone I achieved before I went on my holiday to Spain with my family, and this award meant that I felt comfortable going on an aeroplane, and that I had a possibility of fitting in the aeroplane like seats. And this is why I started my journey. I started and wanted to just achieve 5 stone if possible. I remember when I achieved this, it broke my heart. I was overwhelmed. I was over the moon, and it spurred me on and made me believe. So out of all my awards that I've ever achieved at Slimming World, this one has been my absolute favourite. It means a lot to me, and this made me think, yeah, I can do this. Like, I got my half stone award in the first week of being on Slimming World, but I did start at 25 stone, 1.5 pounds. So to lose half a stone, it like flew off me straight away. I were really good, don't get me wrong. I stuck to the plan, I followed it, and I did everything I could. But the 5 stone was what I needed to be able to build the confidence to go on a plane. So this award is my favourite. So if you're doing Slimming World, expect to achieve a half stone award every time that you get to one of those targets. My next one that I'm aiming for is 9.5, and then the one after that I am desperately willing myself to achieve is the 10 stone, because I really want to get that. I do think they do an award for if you lose 50% of your body. So for me, it'll be like 12.5 stone. I would like to achieve that one day. It does still feel a little bit like, it makes me a bit anxious and nervous that maybe I won't achieve that. It feels quite overwhelming that I could half my body weight and achieve that award. But watch this space, because I'm quite determined and I really want to get there. So that is that. So look at all these awards. Like, how cool is that? And I never ever acknowledge how many I've actually got and what I've done. So hence this video. So another thing that you can, with weight loss, I'll do this one first. Another thing that you can achieve is your Club 10 award. So when you start, what they will do is weigh you and work out what 10% of your body weight is. And the first big award, like that's really substantial, is your Club 10. Studies show that for overweight people, losing and keeping off 5 to 10% of your body weight can lower blood pressure, reduce the risk of stroke and diabetes, and improve blood cholesterol levels, asthma, sleep apnea, and mobility. When you get your Club 10, you do get given an award. I asked for this not to be made public because at the time I was really conscious about my weight. People will know how much weight I'd lost and would be able to calculate how much I weighed. So I was like, I don't want you to do that publicly. I just give me my award, and that is that. And I did do that. They will not, if you don't feel comfortable people giving you awards in front of others in the group, they can not do that. Like, you can have a word with them and tell them, I don't want you to do that, which I did with this. But this was like, it's a good award and is amazing for your like health, and I think it marks quite a substantial point of your journey. But for me, I didn't really acknowledge this much, and it felt like it was just a drop in the ocean when I'd got to this award. However, I have got it, and you can get it too. When you actually, do you know what sometimes they don't tell you? Like, one of my consultants didn't say this. When you get your Club 10 award, they do actually give you a free week at Slimming World. Make sure you ask about that. It's part of the policies of Slimming World, and I almost missed out on mine because it was too late. She did actually then put it on, but I wasn't aware of that you got a free week when you got your Club 10, and I had to ask for it. So if you're unaware of that and you're in a Slimming World group, make sure that if you get your Club 10, then they put on an extra week for free for getting your Club 10 award. You get a shiny sticker, which you do for every award. The next things you can work on are your body magic. So body magic is when you are exercising and they break it into movements. Now, we don't get an award at our group for actually starting moving around, which is called the Magic Mover Award. I don't know if other groups do it, but mine doesn't. You just get it on the app when you start doing exercise and logging it. The first one that I've got in group is the Bronze Magic Body Magic Award. So I can't remember. For this, you have to move 45 minutes of moderate activity spread over 3 weeks and maintained for 4 weeks. So for 4 weeks, you need to move for 45 minutes. You can do this in 10, well, I think it's like 10-minute intervals. It doesn't have to be like going to the gym or anything massive. It can just be a 15-minute walk or walking up and down stairs or doing like seat exercises. Anybody can get this. You monitor it yourself. There is a thing on the app that you can do it. We just then tell her in group when we've achieved it, and she gives us our award. So that's the Bronze Body Magic Award. The next one you can achieve is the silver one, and for this you have to do 6 activity sessions per week. 6 activity sessions of 15 minutes or 3 for 30 minutes over 3 to 5 days, so per week, and you have to maintain that for 4 weeks. I started this just walking and doing general exercise, and then I got my silver award. I haven't actually then updated her on what other award, like the Body Magic Awards, but it goes to gold, and I can't remember I think it's like 5 times a week. You have to exercise for a month, and then the platinum, I think it's called platinum, is when it's become like a habit that you're doing that all the time, and they're the stages and the steps of the Body Magic Award. I will actually update her because I do think that I like the gold is like I kind of achieved that now. I go to the gym quite regular, or even if I'm exercising every day, I'm making sure I'm doing my 10,000 steps. I am a lot more active, and I do think now I've got probably the gold award. I'd like to leave it a bit longer until I stop hating exercise and it becoming very routine for me, rather than like a pushed and a forced thing, until I get my platinum. But I'll update you when I get that and when I feel that I've achieved it. I suppose I could say that I want it now, but I don't know, what's the point in getting an award until you feel like you actually deserve it, is where I'm at, because that's how I feel, and anyway, I've achieved those. So I have got some other awards that I've won. So once a year they do like bigger awards I think there is Slimming World Icon, which is somebody that's like inspirational. The Greatest Loser, which I won in 2024, so that's whoever has lost the most weight in the group. Overall, I lost the most weight out of everybody, so I won that. That was really nice. I did get nominated for one of these awards before, but I refused it and skipped group just because I didn't want the embarrassment. And then I did, then the next time I got nominated, go and do it, which, well, it was quite nice and quite pleasant. It were a bit painful, I'm not going to lie, but I forced myself to have these awards or at least attempt to win these awards, because that's been my exposure therapy. So far I've actually only dared to do 2 of these. I got the Greatest Loser 2024, and then I've also got Miss Slinky 2023. That was the first one that I made myself do, which was really, it was painful, but it was really nice of them to nominate me and be really supportive. It wasn't anybody in the group that made me not pick up the other awards. I just couldn't do it. I think they do a Mr. and Mrs. of the Year. I think they do like a couples one. But these are just the two that I've got so far. I got like a sash with one of them, and generally I think your consultant will buy you a bit of something like some flowers or something like that. But from winning these awards, this is the bit that I've kept and that actually probably has helped me the most, because she gave me what people had written about me to nominate me, and I did these and I saved them because I'm a bit mean to myself sometimes, and I maybe don't give myself credit, and I find it hard to take compliments. So I got Leanne Ellis because she's a role model. Leanne Ellis, constant loss and happy to share. Leanne keeps slimming and is inspiration to keep going, inspiration to go to group. Leanne Ellis for determination, because I'm inspiring, inspirational, and amazing weight loss journey. Amazing weight loss journey, always so positive, and she's done so well. So this is like the things that people wrote about me and why I got nominated, and I think like that probably has helped me be a bit kinder to myself, reading what people have actually said about me. I do think Slimming World groups are really supportive. I know they're not for everybody, but I think if you find a group with nice, kind people in that suit you, that they can be beneficial to your weight loss journey. And I'm quite proud of myself. Like, that amount of awards is pretty epic. I quite like that. And usually I just highlight, I've taken these off the kitchen cupboards now. I don't think I need to see them all the time to keep me on track and to like inspire myself. But it is nice achieving them and getting them. It's nice to congratulate and acknowledge other people's achievements when they get it. And I like that they do that in group. I like celebrating other people's like weight loss journeys and achievements and small milestones and big milestones, because this isn't an easy thing to do. Like, people harp on all the time about, oh, it's easy, you just eat less and move more. Like, it is not that. It's not just that. There's a massive mental thing behind weight loss, and you need to overcome that and stick to something and be consistent and keep trying. It's hard. So I feel like these like awards are quite good, and I do think that they do spur you on, and it's nice to be kind and acknowledge other people's and your own achievements. So that is where I'm up to, and that is what awards I've achieved at Slimming World. And I hope you've enjoyed this like small update, I'm gonna say, on what you can maybe expect if you've not been to a group and you're a bit unsure about what awards you can achieve and what you need to do to get them. I hope that's helped you and maybe give you an insight as to what they do to celebrate you and what is possible and how it works. Let me know in the comments how you found this video. If you've not already and you're watching me and you don't mind doing so, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel and join me along, help me grow and get out there to meet more people that are on a weight loss journey. Let me know in the comments what awards you've won and what you were most proud of when you achieved them. I would love to hear your journeys. Like I said, I do enjoy probably celebrating other people's successes more than what I do my own. So if you feel confident enough, it'd be lovely to hear from you. Hope you're having a great week, and I hope you've enjoyed my update, upload, whatever it is. And think then. See you again soon.